Hello. How's everybody doing? All right. Am I good? Can you hear me? Is my avatar doing the little dance? It is. It is doing the little dance. So this game is very important to me, and I wanted to stream it. So I decided that I would. And I'm gonna let the theme music vibe for just a second. All right. So yep, this is a detective adventure game. Let me see here. Am I peeking the mic? It seems like I might be peeking the mic. How's that? Oop. Let me adjust that in OBS. See if is that better? Unfortunately, this is a really good song to try and test it on because it's a bouncy song. Let's see. I think we're doing okay here. All right. Let's get started. Yeah, this is a detective adventure game by the creator of Ace Attorney, and I played it on the DS ages ago. But now they finally re-released it after a decade of it being trapped on the DS and phones, and I want to see if it holds up. This is a fun game. We'll find out what it's about in just a moment, because I think it starts pretty fast. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be a bee. No question about it. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking of this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. So this is us. This is our main character, who is dead. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. See that blue flame? That's your soul. And you see that spot, bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Looks just like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with... Oh, no, I have to use WASD. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I hate this. Do I have to... Oh, this is terrible. Oh, if I... Why is there not mouse controls? Oh, I can just drag my buddy. Good, excellent. Oh, crisis averted. Congratulations. Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So, what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oof. Hold it. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do is perform a little trick like that is press E, or click the button in the corner over here. Now, the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her? Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost and possess an object, then perform a trick with it. That is why I titled the stream thus. First you must ghost, and then you must trick. And then you gotta ghost to trick and ghost to trick. Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see, a guitar then, is it? Ahem. Well, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. I mean, I didn't try. But... well, I guess you'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Who's there? Hold it. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what's close enough for the best from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude, it's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. I'm gonna trip myself! Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've gotta be kidding me. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want, you could take a look around. If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Or I can just pan it around. I love that this can now be played with a mouse. Can you tell that this game was made for the Nintendo DS? Whenever you want to see what's going on somewhere, just move the screen. Okay, I got it. Right now, I want to see what's happening to that woman. Of course, well, you know what to do then. Move the screen and see if you can find her. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh, yeah, this is a story about, ghosts and people dying, so, warning on that. Out of my way. This game's animation was always so incredible, and, having to view it on the Nintendo DS was always a chore, so it's great to finally see it in HD. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible, terrible tragedy, what happened tonight. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's still too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, you wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your head. It's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now? I still have more to teach you about your powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think you should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, you'll have to possess me. Possess you, huh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another of your powers. Oh yeah, another thing this game inherited from being on the DS is the massive text size, which I kind of love. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on its invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave a woman lying around discarded like trash. Number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts. What you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So, the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are a sort of stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so, too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. Just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you'll first have to enter the ghost world. And Q is your ticket in. Best thing to do is to try it. Q, eh? I guess I'll press it. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. If you ever need to, the information is there for you whenever you need it. I am a streamer. I can speak words good. I'm not a streamer. So in case of this folding card, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Okay. This time, C is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh. Who's this we? Huh. That's funny. What is it? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, huh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, huh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. This is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no. He's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this, didn't you? You killed him. Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned with your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsik across this country. Temsik? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball's straight up. I can't. Hopefully nothing will drop this giant wrecking ball on me. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball right up there stays where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. And then, yeah, we tricked the crosswalk. Hold it. Who's there? He reloads his shotgun like Arnie in the Terminator. Shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it. 4 minutes, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks, just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate. Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So this is 4 minutes ago, huh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. Ah, and this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. Boy, this lamp sure is helpful. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? Time is passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, huh? Over here? The sand on the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get there quickly before all the sand is gone. I love how freely diegetic and non-diegetic elements are mixed in this game. It's just like, look at this as part of the screen. Okay, I see it. Pan the camera around. The camera, huh? Up you go, then. And then we roll the tire. I remember this. And then trick open the fridge. Some sort of hitman, what do you want with me? Yep. her time is running out. Oh yes, first you have to trick it closed. And then... bam. Just like I remember. Hell yeah. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. I hope I make it in time. It is interesting that you don't encounter yourself in the past. Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. The only thing we can do is give it a little ring. Damn, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target's within point-blank range. Looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed is essentially checkpoint. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up! You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament. Her fate has changed ever so slightly. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there still isn't much time left, depending on what you do. There is still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about that failure now. No, of course not, but still. If you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap R before all time runs out. Although, you never know, you might learn a thing or two when time runs out, too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Right now, I better go after those two. We gotta... pedal this. Because I put it up. But you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right, if I want to take a look, I can move the screen. Also known as looking around. Nowhere to run now. You hear something? Are you all ready? Are you ready for this cartoon bullshit? How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did, and I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So tonight, so I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's. It's got to get back to the future. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Achoo! A stranger. That word does strike a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most importantly of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, a ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried it as myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. Just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death. As well you should. I will. But let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first steps would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press X to be the record of what you've learned. Be sure to check it again now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Sort of shimmy along the power lines. God, this game's soundtrack slaps. I better not let her out of my sight. And besides, I'm the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'd try to move closer. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself, and it started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers! No, I don't think you do. Hey, it's that cat. This is a Capcom game, so I guess I can make the Resident Evil 4 reference. Seriously, what in the world just happened? Some kind of note? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, huh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly... since we've time traveled, this would be the call that nearsighted Jigo got. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time, too? Oh, yeah. I love the minor time travel to, like, game things in this game. Where you can figure out the plot because you can travel, like, 4 minutes backwards and forwards. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of this telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Trace complete. That's him. The man who stole my life. That's right. So what did you think? Would you like to go see him? You'd better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be... the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done it. I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me. I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery and find out the truth about myself. And that's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This Deslamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is up to you. We're a time-traveling, spirit-possessing, telephone line-traveling ghost. Hell yeah, I love this game. And
So the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will only last one night. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Yeah, we can do 2 chapters. We've only been on for not that long. Chapter 2, 7:31 p.m. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who's sure to know the answer to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. On the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Yes, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight.
Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir.
Yes. But I say, the last thing I ever expected to talk to was to talk the target. Let's try that line again. But, I say, the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself, even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, that put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins, and what's more, that redheaded woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Yes, how much longer, my good man?
We are charging up our backup power now, sir. The process should be complete in about 30 minutes, sir.
Yes. But confound that Jigo, I say. Every year his reliable range gets shorter and shorter. Well, he himself has certainly gotten a lot shorter now. We flattened him with a wrecking ball. Next, he'll get coal in his next envelope payment, confound it.
Or might I suggest glasses in his envelope instead, sir?
Seems this file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say. The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off.
Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir.
Bah, that's not what I'm talking about, man. Lynn. So that's her name, huh? Is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all.
Might I suggest putting the file away and relaxing, sir?
Bam! I love this game.
You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir.
Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I really got put away neatly. The only thing I've learned is the name Lynn. It sure is a weird room. I traveled through the phone to get here, but where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? can operate the projector. Egad, man, are you trying to give me a case of the vapors?
The vapors, you say?
By God!
My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
Bah, granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes, in any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir?
Bam! Hey, it me! It me! Hey, that's... yes, Thistle. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that's why we can't afford to trust that Cecil. No, we must be very careful. Cecil. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, eh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder?
We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Where's your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction.
Certainly, sir.
Now that we've possessed the jewel here, we'll be able to get down. These guys murdered me, and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have to each other? Nothing to do in the fruit bowl, but... the fact that the fruit falls out of the bowl, I love that. It's a miserable state of affairs when I can't even when I can even be startled by a telephone that didn't even ring. Yad!
That's a decent joke.
It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same phone twice. Blah.
The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir.
What, Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man?
Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead Tango to her apartment, sir.
That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir. Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again. This is one step ahead Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now, sir. He appears to be literally Jigo, but with glasses, which is a decent joke. And out with it, man. Have you taken care of her?
No, she isn't back yet.
What?
It only stands to reason that if the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead, now would they?
I don't get it. But in any case, once you've taken care of her,
then you'll promote me to head of the Hitman division?
No, now you're even getting one step ahead of me.
We can discuss my new salary later.
Great Scott, now you're even getting ahead of your last one step ahead.
I'll get back to my job now, sir.
Confound it, you're even hanging up one step ahead.
What did he say, sir?
He asked me to raise his salary.
What will you do, sir?
Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay. Lynn, I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I hope to solve the mystery of me. I like this selection. This is cute. I do like that you can go to places that are not useful at all to the plot, and things might be happening there. That's a neat touch. Just before, rain passes through me and makes its way to the ground. I wonder if that red-headed woman is still here. After that telephone call, she reported the whole incident to the police. This junkyard is such an out-of-the-way place. It'll take them a while to get here. Until they arrive, though, looks like she's watching over your body. Sense of duty, huh? It's a wonder she isn't scared of ghosts in this spooky place. The ghosts are already here. Hey, cut that out. She'll think I'm haunting the place. In any case, just leave this place to me. You go out and pursue your mystery. I also don't think I can actually do anything here. Yeah. Can't jump to anything. Can't ghost to anything, but I can trick some things. Let's see. All right. Let's see what's going on at her apartment. Uh-oh. I like how Jigo had a shotgun and was short-sighted. This guy has glasses, a sniper rifle to assassinate someone less than 20 feet away. Oh, yeah, also, I guess trigger warning for dead animals in this game. It's kind of, it's a thing. I say after the corpse appears. I'm excellent at this. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. There are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. Looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. That poor brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. Lynn came home now. I have to do something about this situation, and fast. Well, can't have a dead dog on my watch. Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I?
Are you talking to me?
Of course. Do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts are reach the other person directly. There's some odd turns of phrase in this game, and I'm betting it's to fit all the dialogue in this box at this text size, because this game was on the DS. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are, presumably, the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. So that's what this blue flame shape is about. Oh! There's no time to lose! Miss Kamala! Miss Kamala's in trouble! You mean, you remember? You know who you are? That's right! I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. Missile is the best dog in video games. I will not accept argument on this point. I'm a Pomeranian. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Kamala! Miss Kamala! Miss Kamala is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, eh?
I like your moxie, little doggy.
Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death.
Time to save his life.
Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we?
Huh? You followed me?
I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. Looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Kamala, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time, and not especially. I mean, Miss Kamala can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time.
So that's the way your mind works, huh? I guess that's reasonable enough.
Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch her 4 minutes unfold, then we use what we learned to save Kamala. Just like we saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to get a few open leads. Keep your eyes open. We ought to be able to get a few leads. Of course. Leave it to me to sniff out for a few clues. I love that Missile's tail
Is like 4 tails. I tried to do a voice and I choked.
No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down.
She's got a proper wine goblet.
You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Oops. Ooh, that was close. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight.
That's a lot of donuts.
Oh, rats in the apartment. Oh, don't like that. I'll knock this wall down! There's something about him aiming at the dog like that that's just so ridiculous.
Oh, okay, I need to sit up. Thrilling content.
I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that! I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked, to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. But let's see, how are we going to do this? It seems the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever someone I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, "Welcome!" I can't help it. Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting all those red things on her head? Red things. Oh, you mean the headphones? Whenever she put those on, red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore. But she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe our first lead. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. Can't possess the remote. Hey, I found the remote. I can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. That intruder Black will be entering this room in just 4 short minutes. And my ghost tricks can only get me so far. If I want to save the little lady, I'm going to have to get her cooperation. And the first step to that is getting rid of anything that might get in the way. Shut that mutt up! It does appear to be Christmas. That's funny. What's wrong? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone lines glow red, but it's dark right now. Looks like I can't use the telephone lines in the 4 minutes before death world. So yes. Alright, I think we have our moment coming up. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Miss Kamala's going to put those red things on her head. Yeah, I know. And once she gets them, it's all over. She won't be able to hear a thing. What can I do? Oop. Nope, I missed it. Yeah, come to think of it, this is probably one of the worst games in the world to play a second time, because it's a puzzle game. If only there was like a fast forward button. But we get to enjoy the excellent soundtrack, so that's nice. Yeah, we already seen that dialogue. Let's get up to the umbrella. It's when she's fumbling with them. Why the fish tank is there, I have no idea, but let's just roll with it. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Kamala. I'm only doing it to save you. So, what? You think you're one of the gods? Huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. She still is, in fact, in the mood for donuts. Oop, there was a thought. Question is, what do we do now? Unless we do something more, the outcome will still be the same. Oh, if only I had a big, strong teeth and aggressive spirit. Doesn't seem like we can stop the hitmen from coming in. So in that case... Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we hide Miss Kamala? Hide, huh? That sounds just like the kind of idea a little doggy would come up with. Are you making fun of me? But where could a little lady hide in this room? I think I have just the place. But there's only just one little problem. How to get Miss Kamala in there, right? Exactly. If we could possess Kamala herself, the answer would be easy. But I can't do that, so I guess the only way to do it is to lead her there. Now what can I do using the objects in this room? I think I'll try out various things to see what I can come up with. And I'll be here watching, cheering you on. So if you bark like that, the lady next door will start howling. If you keep that up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything happens, right, Missile? Of course I will. That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. The poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black, the woman in purple. Okay, here's where I'm like forgetting obvious solutions. I don't actually remember how we do this. Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior, but when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Kamala always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Huh? How? Wherever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go and bark at the rat. And then our little lady comes out to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. So in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead her little lady to where we want her. Unfortunately, there's only one donut there. I can't make another donut fall out. What do we do now? Without that donut, the squeaky guy won't come and I won't bark. Looks like the only one donut will fall. But no, it's the only bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Maybe we should rethink my plan of attack. After fate change. Okay. If we slide this, where'd the donuts go? It's a different rat. I forgot about that. Of course I will. That's quite a big promise. Yep. Let's see. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Unless I'm wrong there. Well, let's just play the ornament, see what happens. Shut that mutt up! If you bark like that, how can anybody enjoy the pretty melody? And your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking, too. Sorry, that's the one thing I could just never give up.
Oh, right, we can do this. And then kick the ball, which doesn't do anything. But I now remember what we have to do. After fate change. All right. Makes donuts. Yeah, essentially, this game is you play a ghost constantly inventing Rube Goldberg machines. And then we come around. And, sorry, rat. Missile, no. What are you doing under here, silly boy? Aw, my little Missile, you're always doing the cutest things. Nobody's here, eh? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. Eats the whole donut in one bite. There, our little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Kamala? Yep. You're the one who leads her under the sofa, right? Yep, this game is, you play a time-traveling Rube Goldberg machine-creating ghost. And your objective is to find out why you died. The one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for dropping by, Hector. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, can I do them too? I'm dead after all. I guess? That's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge from me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's going to happen to me now? Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe. If you die again. Oh. Oh. So, for those who are unaware, Missile is actually based off of Shu Takashi's dog. Shu Takashi is the creator of Ace Attorney, and he led the development of this game as like a passion project. And he had a Pomeranian named Missile. That was the direct inspiration for Missile in this game. And real Missile has passed. He passed about 4 years ago, I think. It was a big deal to those of us who care about Ace Attorney and care about this game in particular. So, R.I.P. Missile. You were a good boy. You were the best boy. Yeah, people do indeed die when they are killed, but fortunately, the process is reversible.
what you did for me tonight. I'll never forget it. Well, I guess we better get back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear, and little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I think I better watch for a while just to see what happens. What? Still at the junkyard? All right, I got it. I'm on my way. No, that's not the voice I had for him. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She still hasn't had enough of that at the junkyard yet, apparently. Can't let nearsighted Chico beat me on this one. I'd better hurry. He opens the door with the gun. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Or maybe you should. Lynn! Gotta get back over to that phone. A call from Lynn, huh? Sounds serious. I wonder what they're saying. Better go possess that phone and listen in. That little doggy curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get him back, Fu. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? Better try possessing him and see. Oh, it's you! It's you! Come to think of it, I never did ask your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, that tearful goodbye? I'm Missile! But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core once they return to the land of the living. And then if I possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Well, first... Camilla! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You wouldn't believe what just... Listen to me. You've got to get out of there right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti... Pamela, you almost died. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger, just a little while ago. Meet me at the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know, that's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? Just more like just box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Excuse me. Eek! Lynn! Oh, she's so clumsy. Why do you have a fish tank with no fish there? Not again. Darn, now I've dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Boy, I sure hope Lynn's alright. Better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is, but I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay?
Well, I guess the phone's dead now, too. What are the odds that would happen? Looks like our little lady is a bit of a klutz. The next thing you know, she'll be dropping that poor little doggy in the tank. Anyway, something is happening to Lind. I better help Kamala find her treasure. I don't know if it's because I lost my memory or what, but I don't seem to remember what a music box is exactly. Let's talk to Missile. Looks like this is your chance to shine. Me? What do you mean? Well, you can really help her out right now with that great nose of yours. Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that. So what kind of smell should I be looking for? Oh, I don't really know. Oh. Hey, come on. You can't expect me to do everything for you. That's okay. Don't feel too bad about it. I'm being consoled by a dog. The really intense music. I don't think this is timed at all. Hey, wait a minute. That car just moved, didn't it? I've always thought so, but that just proves it. This apartment building is leaning to one side. Whew, this little lady knows how to keep me on the edge of my seat. All right. I think it's up here in this latch up here. Yep, that's the shape we're looking for. It's hidden in the ceiling. A wooden box just fell. That might be the music box we're looking for. I bet that little lady will know when she sees it. We're really close now. Stop spinning faster. And then we play the star ornament to attract Missile and then Kamala. This is it, the music box. Yippee! Just whoop into the dress. I'll leave the remote here, but don't you touch it, Missile. When the TV comes on, you'll start barking, and I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I come home. That's not even... That happening would not be even the third most ridiculous thing that happens in this game. I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? So they are not sisters, but they are like sisters. And you be good while I'm away. And no barking. Still no peace for that little lady. And the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm at a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Yep. I think we can do a third chapter before I sign off for the day. How long has it been? We've been streaming for a little over an hour. Yeah. Or not a little over an hour, almost an hour and a half now. Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow, and she's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. Excuse me, I'm just going to vibe to this music for a moment. When they said they were going to reorchestrate the soundtrack, I didn't expect it to still sound so video gamey. And also get a drink of water because doing these voices is a bit of a strain. With the telephone in this apartment being out of service, my only hope of escape is to find another telephone. No Mr. Desk Lamp here. The only friend I have to talk to is that nice little doggy curled up on the floor. Oh, hello. What's up? I was wondering if you could help me. I'll certainly try. The only thing I'm really good at, though, is barking. There really isn't much else. I think he might be right there. But I'm really, really good at barking. Miss Lynn comes chasing after me with a broom. The lady next door kicks the wall. I've got quite a bit of influence around these parts. I'll knock this wall down. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring down this whole dilapidated building on you. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? No, forget that. That was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do that for us. Yes, she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Nope. There we go. Two things are certain. There's a telephone in the apartment next door, and I have to create a path to get there somehow. Should I keep barking? If you keep that up, I'll knock this wall down. If you shoot her word, she might be able to change the situation. I just want to avoid the whole getting crushed part, though, if you don't mind. I have to do something to change this situation. If I can create just a little more racket somehow. I'll pound this wall open. Oh, that's good. I told you, didn't I? I told you I'd knock the wall down on you. These missiles. So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are, but the TV and star ornament aren't. I'll never bark again as long as I live. But wait a minute. Looks like that wasn't commotion. Like that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Yeah, you indeed, Hector. You missed the part earlier where two separate rats were in this apartment. Eating and stealing donuts. Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? But the wall is still sitting there, just like before. Well, you see, Missile, I view the world as two-dimensional. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Kamala and Miss Lynn. I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead, so I'm not even dead, actually, but I'm going to find a way to help Miss Kamala, too. You created our own pass, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm going to create my own path, just like you said.
Oh no.
this dog so much. Excuse me. Oh, Christ. I'm going to create my own path. My head through this door, or this door through my head, one way or another. The path will open. Tonight is the holiest of all nights. Oh, crap. I should have refreshed myself on the cast and sort of written down some character voices. There's so many in this game. Tonight is the holiest of all nights. My deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here is to the boorish people next door. Achoo! Yeah, there's the rat up there. Are you all right, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? I love her hunch. Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where's that little treasure I'm looking for? There's the phone. There it is, the telephone. Now if I can just borrow it. Even now, Lynn's life is in danger. I have to use that phone, and fast. I can't very well make that bro and bring it to me. I guess I have to find a way over there myself. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. And I'm a married man. We cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination. Is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. I can confirm, as someone who writes a lot, that this does happen quite a bit. If I release this rat, and then poke it with the drinking bird, and then not quite. No, I mustn't. I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. What I was going to say is, if I will frequently be like, that doesn't seem right. I am going to go look it up and then get lost. I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. But why won't you believe me? My love for you is true, I swear. And it's so strong, it overwhelms me. You know, I've always wondered, if you're going to be overwhelmed by something, can you be just plain whelmed? This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. This is a bit they did in Young Justice. Talking about being overwhelmed and then underwhelmed. Poke! And then, while she's looking... Oh, there it is. Now we have to jump in the dictionary. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps my darling angel. I love the tiny cough. Mama.
What is it, my darling angel? Oh, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear, and no wonder, with a fever of 102. Here's to the night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time for me to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best. But wait a minute. You're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend that I did. And I go play with Kamala next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today is Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight, after all. Yeah, the little wine class ding. Most characters in this game have like one signature animation that they will do a lot. And they made that. The two for this lady are the wine glass ding and her one-handed hunt and peck on the typewriter. Mama, wait. I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to sleep, especially sick little girls. I hate you, Mama. These two are quite a pair. The father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. It sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. I wonder if I had a family. Oh, my lamp is out. She just tosses the whole match into the lamp. I love it. Eek! What is going on? I made a typo. Ooh, that had a core. The telephone is right over there. If only I could get to it. I just need to jump over there somehow. There to keep my eyes open for the right timing to make a move. If we can turn it off again. Eek! What's going on? Oh, I made a typo. Possess the paper. We've got to bounce it. There we go. Ooh, and it rings.
Hello, is that you?
How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is the holiest of all nights. My deadline.
Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me.
I think you're the one who needs to change his mind.
Please, put yourself in my position. You can write for novels just as well from home.
Until you change your mind, your daughter and me won't be coming home.
Even if that means forever!
Now we find the wine mom.
Let me talk to Amelia, at least.
You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. No, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight.
Please, wait a minute.
Don't try to call again. I won't answer.
I refuse to answer.
Trace complete. Red Lady's apartment, and Troubled Man's office. Now I finally have the telephone lines I need. I'm curious about this woman's husband, but I should go find my only lead first. The hitman who's after Lynn is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I'd better hurry. Also, we literally can't check away, so. But let's check out the Troubled Man's office, just to be sure it's safe.
Are you all right, sir?
I ordered all of you not to come near me!
I beg your pardon, sir.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. But I'd like to be left alone right now. You may go.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Another strange room and another strange person. I wish these telephone lines came with some nameplates or something. Sheesh. Yeah, not much we can do here, but this will surely come in handy later. I love that you can go back to places, most places, but they just may not be relevant. This line doesn't seem to be working. I guess I can't go there right now. No, yeah. But speaking from the end of the story, once the full scope of the story is revealed, that makes sense. I was immediately proven wrong by the game, but it does make sense that you can't go there right now. They're not just doing it to hide information from you. Not much time has passed since I was last here, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. There's Ray. And beside them, a certain someone else is wriggling and bouncing happily. Wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is, too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? The police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. My murder case, eh? Where's Lynn? Is she all right? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. Excuse me. Eek. Sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact that Hitman is after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why? I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp. I'm gonna see what I can find out.
Quite a thing, this case.
Yeah, one of our own. A murderer? Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie, too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation? Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that. Not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector... Oh gosh, how do you pronounce this guy's name? Cabanella? Of the Special Investigations Unit. The SIU? I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives should be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. You wouldn't mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanela, head of the special destination. Cabellina? How would you pronounce that? Cabanela? I default to Cabanela, but maybe it's Cabanela? He's on his way right now.
Special Investigations Unit? What do they want with a case like this?
I don't know, but Cabanela's our top investigator, and we don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there'll be hell to pay.
I don't see what that has to do with me.
I really don't get what Cabanela wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but he takes things tough. It makes things tough for us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. You never know who might be listening, like me.
Like me?
Oh, it is time. It is time for the greatest character in this game. Ah, the tension of a crime scene. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cabanela, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You should just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. Okay, so when I said, that every character has one or two unique animations that they're defined by, like the woman's wine glass. The exception to that is Cabanela, who has every animation he does be extremely unique and define him. Deal me the deal. How's it looking over there, baby? Going? How is it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going. I would say it's going well enough. About fair to average, if I had to say. Yes, it's going all right. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favor and put the other nice man on the horn. Now, would you? That's a nice fellow. If it has anything to do with this park, I am the one to talk to. I am the guardian of this park, yes. Sorry about that, Spectre. I just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering something about being guardian of the park or some such. Yes. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. Now then, sir, if I may make my report, sir. Doc. Yoo-hoo. Oh, Doc.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc?
I don't need you to tell me how to do my job.
Anyhoot, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may. Lynn, sir, I asked her to let herself be taken into voluntary custody, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent office right now. Super's office, eh? Super. And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. Still can't. Get anywhere. Oh, let's listen on that conversation. Ooh, that Inspector Cabanela, he sure has a strange air about him. I would put the quotes around strange and not air, personally, but that's just me. Oop, headphones are beeping at me. I plug them in. There we go. Whew, that Inspector Cabanela, he sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again. And I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. I hear he's dancing his way to up the stairs of promotion in that same airy way. And I hear Lynn is his personal favorite. What's the deal between those two anyway? Hey, how should I know? Does the doctor have anything to say? He does. I think we can pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same model as the pistol you detectives carry around. Ooh, sorry, no. Damn, I forgot this guy's voice. Yep, same model as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. This is all, if it's hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, huh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols, but I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see. This part right here is... Fools! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. Yeah, I didn't fire it. I'm the victim here. And this is the act of someone who's jealous about my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, I guess that proves it's a real gun. What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun! I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Yeah, there you are. Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? Oh, I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get that good doc over here this instant, or I'll see you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir, I'll send him right up, sir. Trace complete. Super's office. Please, Doc, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. Let's go to the super's office. Yeah, poor trigger discipline by the police. Exactly. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling of a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. Callie? But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. Oh, is that all of Chapter 3? Huh. I wanted to do at least one time travel murder solving. We're coming up on 2 hours. Yeah, we can do one more, I think. I am getting quite hungry. Alright. I'm going to go on a very brief break while I scarf down some food. Yeah. Not just the game, the characters. The line between what's like game knowledge and what's character knowledge in this is really blurry. I'm gonna take a very short break and I'll be right back. All right. So, can you? I know that I can be seen because my little avatar is lighting up. Can you all hear the music that my neighbor is playing? Hmm. The audio input doesn't seem to be picking up much. It's just the occasional little pop on it, so it should be good. All right. You can do one more chapter, and I think that's it. Yeah. It's all. Thanks. It's always. I have quite noisy neighbors, but it looks like the noise cancellation is doing its job. All right. One more chapter. I just want to do one more puzzle. Chapter 4, 8:23 p.m. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death. The scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected, all except for one thing. No! Lynn! Hang in there, baby! Looks like some piece of trash shot her from the top of the pile of garbage outside. Here, let me take a look at her. Maybe there's something Sorry, can't allow that, Pigeon Man. Investigate. I investigate, and you superintend. You have your job, and I have mine. Let's leave each other to his own profession, shall we? Yeah, well, here's what I think. How much of a pro can you be if you let her get shot right in front of you? Anyway, have it your way. I'll stay out of your hair. Doc, what took you so long? Quit dragging your feet. Who are you to shout at me? Now let me have a look at the victim. I haven't even looked yet, but I can already tell you she's dead. Her second death of the night, actually. Ah. I can tell they've tilted her head away, but I can tell a little detail here. Yeah, just put the stethoscope on her shoulder and head. I'm sure that's... Are you a real mortician? Did I miss the dialogue there? Damn it. Dragging my heels. Something I've noticed now that I can see this game in HD is that there's no... like texture changing or like I guess like facial animation on the models themselves. Cavanella's face is always this, and you can actually kind of see that Lynn's eyes are still open in a way, which is why they've had her slightly facing away. No one's facial expression ever changes. Gotta whoop. What's up with this blindingly pink notebook? Somebody stuck it behind this bookcase at a haphazard angle. Maybe that's the superintendent's way of tidying up? This must be a basement. And there's that old man before. Can't see her very well in this darkness, but looks like a pretty strange room. But never mind this. I better go see about Lynn. Unconscious this time as well. Where am I? She's coming to. What happened to me? Excuse me. Are you ignoring me? Oh, sorry. I'm just not used to talking with dead people, you see. Dead. So I'm dead, huh? I'll try as I might. I can't seem to remember who I am. She's starting to remind me of me. Who am I? Everybody else seems to call you Lynn, if that's any help. Lynn, huh? Pretty cute name. And apparently, you're a detective, too. Detective? You mean that super cool kind of cop that solves crimes and upholds justice? Sounds like a pretty subjective description. But yes, that kind of detective. Hey, wait a minute. Are you starting to remember something? There's no time to lose. Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight. Yeah, I certainly won't argue with the really unusual part. That's not your face, you know. Take another look. You're the dead one. Oh, right, of course. I'd be pretty heinous if I looked like this, I guess, wouldn't I? I don't know if heinous is the right word. Now, there. Now this is more like it. Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight. Would it have anything to do with my death, I wonder? Tell me, what is going on in this town tonight? Don't ask me. Huh? I can't remember a thing. I think it's probably because I'm dead. Yeah, everything's so confusing. Why can't you do something? Hey, you're asking the wrong guy. Well, I've got something to ask you. I'm looking for the answer to the question, who am I and why was I killed? The only thing that might help me? The only thing I know right now is that my name is Sissel. Your name is Sissel, huh? I think so. It rings some kind of bells anyway. I think I was killed tonight while I was meeting with you. So you must at least know me, I think. I was meeting with you? Yeah, in the junkyard outside. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I remember now. I knew it. I knew you were the lead I needed, but I'm so sorry. I don't think I can help you. Why not? Because I don't know you. What do you mean? I thought you said you remembered me. No, I said I remembered something. I remembered the fact that I don't know you. No way! So, I died, huh? Yes, apparently. I'm very sorry. How could this have happened? And finally, after I just passed my test... after I passed my test finally this year. Weird parsing there. My exciting career of catching the bad guys had just begun. And now look at me. Why did I have to go and die in an old junkyard like this? Poor kid, the shock is setting in. And so I told her everything that happened tonight. The ghost tricks, possessing and manipulating objects, and about going back 4 minutes before a person's death. Just spill all the beans, why don't you, Sissel? This actually isn't the first time you died tonight, you know. You were already shot and killed once before. And you saved me. That's right, you don't remember. Yes, I do remember something like that happening. Vaguely. Yes, I did get shot by a blue man dressed in all in black. The fact that they acknowledge their skin tone as blue is weird, because I would have assumed it was just an artistic thing, but screw it. He's got blue skin. I guess that means that even if a death is erased, the memory of it remains. So I died twice already tonight. I wish I knew what to say to her. Guess I'll just have to wait until she recovers a little. Hey, I bet that's some kind of record, don't you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Looks like she's pretty much recovered already. So, you don't know me, huh? Nope. Wish I did. So, do you suppose we're just two strangers who happened to meet tonight? No way. I don't think it was an accident. Why in the world would I be out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason? I was asked to come here tonight. Asked to come? By who? Can't you kind of guess where this is going? You're kidding. You mean... Bingo. By you. I asked you to come here? But why? That's what I was going to ask you. But why did you ask me to come here tonight? Way out in the middle of nowhere. You gotta be kidding me. Goes without saying that I don't remember. Everything is so confusing. Can't you do something? Lynn. There must be more out there somewhere. 7, yeah. Says 7. I went to a Blue Man show when I was very young. It was an interesting experience. But I was also so young that I'm not sure if I really remember it in its entirety. One of those childhood memories. I'm not saying you owe me or anything, but I have a favor to ask. What's that? In the next 4 minutes, you'll probably come back to life. When you do, think about when you do you think you could try and find out about me before tomorrow morning? Who I am and why I was killed? I'm really sorry, but I can't make any promises. Nobody can make any promises in this game. Why not? I don't remember things very clearly right now, but I think I was investigating a case tonight. A case that is very, very important to me. So even if I come back to life, I don't think I'll have time to find out anything about you. I know it's a terrible thing to say to the person who has saved my life once already. I'm really, really sorry. I see. That's too bad. But I'm afraid I'm still going to ask you. Ask me what? Ask you to save me, even though I probably won't be able to help you. I know it's selfish of me. I really apologize. But I just can't die. Not yet. Not like this.
Not like this.
I'm investigating something important tonight. I think maybe that might be the reason I was killed. But I still want to solve the case in spite of all that. Am I out of line? Didn't I tell you a minute ago you don't owe me? I'm certainly not going to treat your life like some kind of bargaining chip. I'll save you. What you do after that is up to you. Thank you. So, ready to go back? 4 minutes before you got shot? Lynn's second death. I'm heading back in time now to rewrite her fate. Faced with those circumstances, she could have lied and promised to help me, but she didn't. That's when I knew I could trust her. 4 minutes before death. I have a bad feeling about this. Detective, is everything okay? Oh, I was hungry. I was trying to get something delivered. Get that DoorDash going on. DoorDash with the rotary phone. What? Don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't leave jobs like that to me. Is chicken all right? 1 chicken dinner. Oh, that's okay. I'm not feeling very hungry anymore. I would like to go back to the station for a minute, though. Oh, would you? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Inspector Cabanela is on his way. He'll be here any minute. Evening, patrolman. Good evening, Inspector Cabanela, sir. Nice work. Now do me a little favor and take a little patrol outside. Around outside, would you? That's a nice fellow. Yes, sir. Yo, how's it going, baby? Inspector Cabanela, what are you doing here? I thought the special investigation oh, this is too much talking for one day. I thought the special investigation unit had an important top secret assignment tonight. What does that matter at a time like this when my Lynn's in a crisis? I appreciate it, sir. Wait a minute. Did you say crisis? Don't tell me I'm being suspected. Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit. I mean, I've never even met the guy before. Never, baby? Oh, well, before tonight, I mean. He asked me to meet him here. Then he said he had important information about the big case I'm working on. He's the one who contacted me. I see. But it's funny, isn't it? I took a look at the list of cases your station is handling right now, and I didn't see you as listed as involved in any big cases. No, I don't suspect you, baby. Just trying to clear things up. You're not the type to ever shoot anybody. Hey, who knows you better than me, baby? You know, if anything ever happened to you, I'd never be able to look him in the eye again. Inspector Cabanela, I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah? And what's that? And I want you to answer honestly. Is it tonight? Is that when it's happening? I have no idea what you're talking about, baby. Get down! Seems to me that baby is indeed under suspicion. By Inspector Cabanela? No, he's not like that. Just for the record, did you shoot me? Me? I would never do anything like that. Anyway, it looks like the hitman fired from outside. Be hard to prevent the bullet from coming through, though. In any case, let's just give it a try. Our 4-minute game. You know what? I have an idea. The guy who shot me is outside, right? Looks like that way, yeah. Instead of trying to stop the bullet once it gets in here, wouldn't it be more fun to just go outside and stop the guy who's shooting the bullet? Fun, she says, with her eyes gleaming. Oh boy. You can just use the telephone to move around, right? That's right, and I know the telephone number to the junkyard payphone, too. I don't want to get shot again. You know what they say, about 3 strikes and you're out. As long as you don't become a ball player, I'm pretty sure you'll be safe. But the telephone's I think is a good idea. Maybe I'll give it a try. Hmm. Hello, the chicken kitchen. You want chicken? We got your chicken. One chicken dinner, please. Would you like an order of fried chicken with that? Oh. Right. You can only use the phones when they're in use, and you can only go to the other line while you're in the past. I don't think the chicken kitchen is going to be very useful. Hello, where would you like that delivered? They hung up. But we now have... La la la, what does it matter? A chicken order or two lost? If it were 3 orders, that would be a different story, though. La la la. We just popped over here without... Well, we had the chance without much thought. But this isn't where the hitman who's trying to kill me is. Clearly. We probably ought to hurry back. That's funny. What's the matter? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone lines go red, but I don't see it now. We came here by telephone line. Apparently, in this 4 minutes before death world, we can only use a line while the telephone is being used to make a call. You're kidding, right? As long as the lines are closed like this, it looks like we can't go anywhere. Guess we'll have to start over. These pictures are old. What are they of? Little fragments of rock? The fragments are glowing. Do you know what these are? Sorry, but I've lost my memory. Probably not the best person to ask. That's okay. I was only being polite. I didn't really think you'd know. Ouch, this lady's tongue can be sharp. Oh, I can hear what you're thinking. Remember? I know. Good one. Could this be? It looks like a giant nail clipper. You think so? Do you know what it is? Why do you have to ask me? Couldn't you see I was looking away evasively? Huh? It's one of those sciencey things that scientists use. Ordinary people like us don't know what it is. I don't remember what science is, but it's apparently something Lynn doesn't like very much. Stay here. You should get if I'm dead. That's not what I was talking about. The place we need to be now is outside the junkyard where the hitman lurks. The only way to get there is to use the telephone lines. Just while they're talking. They ordered me to stand guard over this dorky detective, Lynn. And then I'm looking at her. She sure is cute. They told me to call the detective if she did anything suspicious. So here I stand. Hey, maybe I need to call the detective after side. She's so beautiful. It's criminal. Ah, shit. I think that was my chance. I need to call the detective outside. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I need to point out the notebook to him, and because that's suspicious. And that way he'll call outside. There is quite a bit of waiting involved in this game. And trick. Huh? It's Lynn's notebook. Hey, wait a minute. I thought she was practicing a dance move when I came. Only Capcom can write characters that are so fucking stupid. Nope, that was definitely suspicious. No question. I'd better report this. Wonder if I can make the call without her noticing. What's up? I've been watching Lynn just like you told me to, and I noticed something suspicious. You did? So Inspector Cabanela was right. She was hiding her notebook when I came in. Her notebook, huh? Yes, sir. I'm in a very suspicious manner, and in a very conspicuous place. Anything else? Let's see. It's pink and it's a notebook. Anything else? Let's see. Come to think it, she was using the phone when I came in too, and referring to her notebook. Okay, someone will be over later. Don't let on you notice anything. Hey, look at that. The phone line is glowing red. Konami can also write stupid characters. Well, like, I'm talking about, like, stupid characters that are charming. I guess if you consider all the ways Big Boss is a complete idiot in Metal Gear Solid 3, that's pretty good. I don't know how charming Otacon is. There's not anybody, like, stupidly charming in Silent Hill or Castlevania. Or I don't know what much else Konami makes. But yeah, it's basically like Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 3. Like when he's backing up against away from Ava when she's coming on to him. That's cute. I bet it would work if we tried it now. I bet you're right. The detective he's talking to is outside in the junkyard. And that's where that horrible hitman who's after me is, too. Go there. But yeah, when you're talking about Capcom dumbasses, you have to consider half the cast of Ace Attorney. As well as a fair amount of the Street Fighter universe. Like, Luke's a dumbass. I've been waiting for you. What are you? A test clamp. That sounds like an old grandpa? Oh, wow. Now we have actual canon information on Ray's voice. I guess I have to adjust. Just call me Ray. Grandpa Ray? You just have to get the grandpa part in there somewhere, don't you? We're souls. We can choose any appearance we like. Which means you have no intention of showing us what you really look like, right? Now then, about that gunshot that took your life. I heard it way up on the upper level a few minutes from now. The hitman is probably getting his rifle ready right now. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get him with those ghost trick thingies. I'm very sorry, young lady, but you don't have those powers. What? Why not? I'm afraid I don't know the reason, but only a special few have the powers of the dead. What? Are you saying I'm not special? That's not fair. Anyway, we don't have much time. Come on and hop in. Carry on, boys. That horrible hitman that's after me is upstairs, isn't he? Yes, apparently. In other words, we can't stop him if we stay down here. Let's go, then. I'm not really big on the idea of getting shot again. Gotta fold the cot. Oh, do we have to do the same thing? I think we have got to do the same little puzzle here. Trick the fan to blow the thing. Trick the blender to spin up that. And get on the flag. There we go. Well, we made it. Now it's time to hunt down that horrible hitman. He must be around here somewhere, preparing to take a shot. There isn't a lot of time. Let's try to find him fast. I'm going to make good and sure he understands. What happens to people who point guns at others? There's a gleam in her eye that's absolutely blinding. Time is passing. His umbrella's still on the cross guard. Oop. I think I know what I gotta do here. Sure do. Hitch a ride. There he is. I see my target. Time to get to work. I'll be the head of the Hitman Division by next month now for sure. There he is, the horrible hitman. I think his name is actually Tango, but that doesn't matter now. We have to stop him from shooting fast. Boy, these policemen are oblivious. There, we put a stop to that shot at least. We did it, so I'm safe now, right? Well, that changed your fate a little, but it didn't avert it completely. We're not done yet. The hitman is a professional, and he really, really wants to be head of the division, apparently. I doubt blocking a shot here and there is going to really stop him. If you want to rough him up a little, I promise I won't put it in my report. Lynn is all about police brutality. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I'm not famous enough for that to be taken out of context. Let me think of something else before he gets a shot in. Ooh, the baton. I want that position. I'll have to be careful of even the least bit of light. Division head is my ambition for this year. Next year, my motto will be, if I want to be director, I'll have to be careful of even the least bit of scandal. This sounds like he won't show up in spots where the light is on. And next year, I'm going to spread some nasty, scandalous rumors about him. Look at that. One of the lights went out. There are 3 lights here altogether. Apparently, we can't have all 3 of them on at once. Our station is crazy cheap when it comes to electricity. So just another detective could see what he was doing the other day. I had to pedal my bicycle in place to work with the headlamp. Oh, wow, I butchered that. Could barely understand what I was saying. A very sad tale indeed. Sounds like they're taking things way too far. We need to... If we turn this on... Look, one of the lights went out. There are 3 lights here altogether. Apparently, we can't have all 3 of them on at once. I think I needed to turn that light off while I was there. Yeah, because I can't get there. From beginning, yeah. There's a change I need. There's a change I needed to make before the fate change. Oh, I didn't realize it was this far back. Jeez. There is a fast forward button where you can fast forward through dialogue. You need to stay here. Swivel this over, show him the notebook. Turn this on. All right. Options, controls. No, oh, geez. It opened the Steam overlay with a little thing. 2 to automatically advance. Is there a fast forward? 3 is log. Nope. Wow message. Oh, it is 1. Got it. Okay. I don't know that I ever knew how to do that in the original DS version. Maybe it wasn't even an actual feature. And we can... God, I love Cabino's little weird jig. That's the sound of swag, baby. While we're here, turn that off. And then get ready. To jump there at the right time. And it's gonna make him spawn a little early. We got him. This would be interesting to play with a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard. Fate change. All right. Okay. So we actually can't have... Hold on. Oh, it just gets turned back on. Bizarre. I think we just need to activate the police siren here. He's gonna come here. We boop, 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 boop. And then jump on the baton. Sorry, nightstick. Squeeze on us about how much using too much power at sites. They wouldn't even let us use all our searchlights at once. Oh boy. We ought to be free to do that much at least, especially on dark nights like tonight. Let's see, where is he going to show up next? Now he's patrolling. So now that we turn that one off... Yeah, no sequence breaking here. And then quickly jump back. I think I know what we have to do here now. He's going to show up in the one spot where there is no spotlight, which is here. And like his adversary, he's going to be crushed by this crate. This is quite a distance from the target, But I can't work under a spotlight after all. Never mind. A shot like this is nothing for a man of my skill. Mr. Division Head seems like dark, gloomy places. I'd be happy to throw him in a dark, gloomy cell. Come on, Sissel, get him. Hold up, when did I become her assistant? And bam. Killed a man. Killed 2 men today. Did you hear a scream just now? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Nobody said it was. There. We found a nice dark spot for our gloom-loving hitman. I think your death has just been erased again. Fate averted. Why not, I wonder? Huh? Why don't I have powers like yours? If I could do things like you, it could really help me pursue my case. Why only a special few, huh? That's not fair. It's the same thing little doggy said, too. Well, I'm jealous of you, actually. You are? Why? Because your life can be saved. Even if you die again tonight, I can save you with my ghost tricks. Nobody can save my life, though. Oh, these powers of the dead. Why have they chosen me? Will I find the answer to that question tonight? Sissel, I'm so sorry. Well, you're free to do as you please now. I guess this is goodbye, detective. Will we ever see each other again? If you ever want to see me again, all you have to do is die. Okay, I got it. I was kidding. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Lynn has escaped death for a second time, but that doesn't mean she's out of water yet. I better go see how she's doing. Also, yeah, the smears of the hitman underneath. Gotta do this frickin' puzzle again. Oh, I actually don't have to do this. It was actually making a shortcut for me. Well, it looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death. But I haven't gotten any further in solving my own mystery, though. That woman holds the key. Don't forget that. Lynn, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained in the super's office. She won't be able to pursue her case without the freedom to move around. I better go back to the super's office and see her. That sounds like a good idea. I decided to go back to the office where Lynn was being detained. With her changed fate, her story was sure to change too. And maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynn is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in some way, anyway? Ba-dum bum 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 bum. All right. Yes, and that's enough for today because I need a rest from doing all of these voices. 4 chapters, about a little under 3 hours of streaming. That's enough for me. I'm not one of those 8-hour people. All right. Especially doing voices. I think just streaming, especially with another person for like 3 to 5 hours is definitely doable for me. I wouldn't become boring, but like that much reading and that much doing voices is definitely putting a strain on my throat. So we're gonna leave it there. Oh yes, of course, all the good music. All right. So that's going to be all for this stream. Thank you to all who tuned in. Definitely helped me out. I'm probably going to be using this little indicator. I think the technical term is PNG tuber for talking in the future because it's a lot easier than setting up a camera and making myself presentable. All right. See you all when I see you.